Hello, everyone, and good day to you. Welcome to day six and also the third model of the on your social media into sales workshop. And on this model, we're going to be talking about sales content workflows. So by the end of this model, everyone in the room would know exactly why their content isn't converting and what to do about it. Saying that nobody comes to the social media to buy from anybody is true. They come to scroll, and your job is to stop them in ideally 3 seconds. If you can do that, you've almost made the sales. Let's be honest, nobody comes to the social space for you. Everybody comes to learn something or to be entertained. So also your content should do those things for those people, either to educate them or to entertain them, or both of them. And then in the outcome, to then introduce yourself and then sell your product at the end of content structure you've established. In the next slide, we're going to talk about 5 content ideas that you need to execute. And to be honest, you need at most 2 and 3. But if we're going to make it to be the most optimal, you need at least the 5 of them for them to work together. Okay, so let's dive in. The 5 elements of an excellent sales content. Number 1, it must retain the viewers to pause and see what you are selling. So if your content does not make people pause for at least 3 seconds of seeing your content and say, okay, let me know what this person talked about, you've lost them. So you have to think about the things or the kind of content or the kind of images that you need to present that will make people want to pay attention. The second one is an audacious hook. What is the first thing that the person is sharing and he's surprised and he say, what like is this person being serious? Or like a lot of people used to call it now rage baiting. You could come up with a bold statement. Like some persons would use figures and say, oh, I spent 50 million to create ad revenue and made 1 billion. Or you say, I made 1 billion this month, but they are waiting. They are waiting to hear the but. Or my client revenue grew times 50 because of this formula. And then the third formula is going to change your life. People want to know the third formula because they want their revenue to grow too. For people who are into solar installations, they say, you could say, you are always changing battery power because of this, and I'm going to make it stop. I have the miracle battery power pack for you. Anybody who is into solar system would want to sit down and listen, or anybody who is interested. Or you say, oh, the solar market price has skyrocketed, but this is the game changer nobody is talking about. Somebody is already waiting to hear what you are saying. The third one is the problem police. Have you ever been searched by a Nigerian police before? You just pray he is in a good day because he would see something to tell you that would lead to an extortion. But at this point, you are not extorting our client, you are offering them value. So, what is that problem that you know is common in your industry? And then you use that as a sales point. For my own end, as a business developer, it's always revenue, how to get clients. And like I say, this is why you need to structure your sales funnel and create a pipeline for your leads. That's for people into BD and digital marketing. For you that are into food, you say a lot of people look at the aesthetics of food, but how healthy is it? Call out their pain. Like they know that you are the one, they are the one they are talking to, and they understand that you see them, and then they see you. Impressive visual. So this is more your visual standpoint should be clear. Like now you can use AI to edit videos. Do that. Create your videos and then use AI to make the video look sharp, scripty. Nobody wants to give somebody money with someone who is looking like they won't need help. So putting money in creating valuable content, budgets, or create time to create quality videos. Use good phones. You might not be good phone, but use good editing apps to edit your videos. And on the next one, the power CTA. When you have already told them their problem, what are you telling them to do? I think one of the things that I've understand of creating leads is that people don't want to be stressed. If you are selling a product make it as clear as possible and make it as accessible to them as straightforward. Oh, I'm selling this pack of solar batteries for this amount. If you're interested, click the link below. That's very straightforward. Don't overcomplicate things. If you are selling hair, oh, I'm giving you this revamp hair and some extensions or the air curlers or air conditioner for this amount. Please click here, click the link below, and your order is on your way. Give them a pass point. Don't assume that they will understand or they will know, or if they see the content, they will now inquire. If you notice, even after doing that, some people will still come to your DM and say, how do I get this? Or they'll comment it in the comment section. You have to always tweak your CTAs to make sure that it's passing the right information as easy as or as direct as possible. Okay, so this next slide is talking about how you can actually create promotional content that will sell. I remember when I said nobody comes to the social media for because of you, and everybody is dragging for somebody's attention. So you now, how do you now do your own with the minimum cost bracket that you have? First, you need to do your own ground research. Know what you are selling, and then shout it at the top of your lungs that this is what you are doing. Identify people's problem, and then tell them that you are the only person that can solve it for them. Number two, present the solution first off, and then hint of the capacity that you can do that. That's for service based. If you are product based, show your product. People like to see, and then people like to see many, even if they are buying small. They want to know that you have more than enough for them. And give them the urgency of this order does not last in tomorrow. It's living now. There was a popular Nigerian movie that would say, grab your copy now. Even if he's driving away and then tomorrow you see him, he will still say, grab your copy now. So you need to let them know that they have to be part of it. People like FOMO, that the fear of missing out, to know that, oh, I want to be on this thing. And then remove the risk. For people selling online, there's a very high risk. A lot of people are a bit cynical on what to buy online, and then you need to position yourself as one they can trust with money. There's someone recently I saw that she went to China, and then people sent her millions of naira to help them buy goods for her. What's her name? Her picture is here because I can't remember her name. People sent her millions of naira to order goods for her because they know that your money is guaranteed. She can't run away. So how are you selling your trust? Telling people that, oh, there's cash back. Oh, like, I have money for basic. You should have money for basic. Girls in relationship should have first money. If you are doing business, you need to have first money for your business so that nobody will come and disrespect you or nobody will talk to you anyhow because of one product that despite that might be delaying or the the transport company. So you need to have backup money. Someone is already calling, but because you know you've already spent the money or something, you would be too much apology. They bring disrespect. That's in mind. You have to let them know that there's a guarantee refund policy, and then there's a free trial if they are living with your city. And then also you can still do the city of telling them, oh, it's going to be a free order, so you can pay on delivery. For certain goods, so not all goods you say pay on delivery. Please, I used to say, go to ChatGPT, do your market research and say, oh, can I do this? And if I'm going to do it, what are my refund policies? Should I take 30% of the refund and all that? You need to have these things in order. But at least you should let people know what you are about. And then the last one is clear call to action. I've already emphasized that enough in the previous conversation, having a clear direction of what people should do. And with that, we'll come to our end of that section. So our next section is going to be traffic and ads that convert. This is what most people think they need followers. They need better conversion. And I'm going to show you with the math. A key element to share is that you don't need more traffic. Sometimes you just need to convert the people you already have and ask which of this number formula is working best for me and which of them is the weakest. This formula stated above is going to show you how you calculate your sales. So sales is equals to traffic times conversion rate times average order value. So what is traffic? Traffic is how many people are seeing your product, or how many views or impressions are you getting per product, and then how many persons are inquiring of that product because they are seeing it, and then what is the average purchase you are getting per person. What's the average cost you are getting from each person? So are they buying in bulk, or are they buying like a retailer? And then which of your products are the most selling one? That's why you need a CRM, or you need a structured spreadsheet. That's why you need a structured inventory. Get these things done, because you can't just be doing them with on the top of your head. You get a lot of numbers mess up. So on the traffic, how many people see you? And how can you use this to your advantage? So you can improve this in 3 ways. So the more the ads, the more people see your content, and then the more your visibility. Or on the conversion rate, how many people are buying from you, and then how can you improve it? So this gives you a edge to know what are people asking of, and then what are people inquiring, and then better messaging. So if you are getting a particular message on your DM or on your comment section, and then maybe it's already on your flyer, you need to ask yourself, are people not seeing this thing? Okay, maybe if they are not seeing it, I need to make it bolder. Or is my conversation too long? Do I need to make it shorter? Do I just need to tell them to go look at where to go to? Or I need to tweak something to make it more clearer? And then with that, people then understand that, oh, you get feedback from those comments, and then they will trust you, because they understand that anytime they've made a suggestion or something, it's been taken seriously. You understand? People like to feel like they have a say in your life, or they have a say in whatever thing you are doing. So it helps for them to see that kind of acknowledgement from people. And for average order value, so how many people are buying, and then how can you upsell it? So if they are buying this particular product, and then you see that the profit margin is lower, how do you maybe minimize your manufacturing costs to make sure that more people are buying something? Or then how can you bundle it up to make sure that people are buying that product with the ones that is not selling too much on the shelf? And then how can you, if you are creating a service base, and for me, if I'm to take a consultation, I do offer tier. So I'll give you the first tier, which gives you a premium version, and then someone who's the mid video, so you can custom it to pay as you like. Having this sales formula in your head helps you structure your cost value better, because all these 3 things are in order, you would make sales automatically. But if they are not in order, you will fail to track where your sales are coming from, and then how to better tweak it to make more sales. This next chapter is still on sales, and then we are going to talk about 5 ways to triple your sales. So these are the psychology effects that you need to apply to in your sales pitch. There are more than 5, but I just shortlisted them to 5 because these ones are evergreen. The number 1 is the cross sales, offering a complementary product at point of purchase. So if someone is coming to buy a power bank for you, it's ideal that you try to sell them a charger for the power bank. Does that make sense? Or if someone is coming to buy a handbag from you, you should want to sell maybe a matching belt or a matching hat. Know what goes best with a product, add it to it, or give them a very clear offer. Okay, and then the next one is almost simultaneous to the cross sale, but it has more effects, which is, you notice I've been saying bulk order. All of your service should be in plural. Everything you are selling should be in twos. You should let people know that you have more than what is on the show glass. And how do you do that? Is to offer them bundle prices. One of the things I've also actually appreciated are perfume vendors. They always sell in batches and say, oh, this set of perfumes are going for a set amount. And people like to buy things in bulk because it makes them feel like they are making a wise purchase, saving more money, and then they are saving themselves more time. The next one is the seasonal strategy. Shout out to these people that do surprise events. Those people have a package for all season. They have for Valentine, they have for Mother's Day, they have for Boyfriend's Day, they have for Children's Day, they have for Graduation Day. So you replicate that same business strategy. For someone who sells electronics or so who are into appliances. During Christmas, you are going to the village for 1 December. You give them a rechargeable fan to take to the village. once they are coming for new year, new upgrade your power, your inverter kit, you should always be in season. Every season, you should be having something to give out. Father's Day, buy me new battery. Mother's Day, Mother's Day, add to the solar panel. You should have something you are selling per season. You should not be the ones that don't be caught on fresh. You should always have something to sell. The third one is the distinction pitch, where you let them know that you are different from the others. Like there's a filling station in Lagos where they call them AP. They will tell you a liter is their liter. If you are good at something, let people know. If you are a chef with a doctorate degree, let people know that you are a doctorate degree chef. You are the Okoyemi will say he's the number one food critic in Nigeria. You too. Your bio should say the number one hair vendor in Saba. You're number one inverter installer in Benin City. In fact, you could put it in the words. Let people see your worth and say, this person, even let me know what he's capable of. And then the next one is the capacity strategy. If you notice, I've already been talking about this capacity strategy. If you have a lot of people are out there that are winning, that don't have as much as you do, showcase yourself. If you have a big showroom, do videos in those showrooms. Let people know that you are paying people's salary every month. Let people know that your order not the last for show glass. The more people see those things, the more people see your capacity, the more they are in alignment with what you do. Even if they can't help you, but if there's any need that they feel that you can meet, they will refer you to it. Imagine you walking about and then seeing your friend, and then you say, oh boy, long time, oh, what did you do now? And then she say, oh, I do hairdressing, and you're like, hairdressing, okay, no Allah. If I get chance, we'll see. And then, fortunately, weeks or months went by, and then you're like, okay, let me go and check out this my new friend. And then you go to our office, and then you see salon with working staffs, not one, not two, 10 people coming in and coming out. Like you are doing the mass, doing the foot traffic. The next time that your family members doing a wedding, and then they are like, oh, our brides are going to need someone who will do all their hair on that day. Oh, who will be the only person in your mind? That will be on your mind that Goody has a very big shop or a Port Harcourt. Oh, let her be the person that will handle this your job, because you've seen her capacity. You should always showcase your capacity. Let people know. And with this, I have come to the end of this model, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.